Good morning, everyone. Okay, so there's a lot on watch today. Today, on the broader market, we've got the SPY moving up a little bit here pre-market. Just kind of caught a bid in the past 10 minutes or so. It does this every morning, so I wouldn't place a lot of emphasis on it. It's up from yesterday's close. You know, if it opened right now, it would be up a bit. All right, the VIX. So I have 24.1 on the VIX as a level, and it's not a really important level. What is an important level is 22 even, and then 18.2. So these moves in the VIX are supposed to be episodic and non-trending. Which means the general trend is down. So these pop-ups in the VIX, it's what the market does. So I'm really quite bullish. I think that we are in an economic expansion, regardless of the relativity of that expansion. The expansion is underway. I'd really like to see on this round. I'd really like to see the VIX, and I'd suppose this is the next 2 months or so. I'd like to see the VIX come down below 18.2. I'm anticipating, the VIX goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. So the VIX is on a downswing at the moment. Can it extend into this 22 to 18.2 and then lower? I don't know. But we are in the chop. So I think that today we'll probably see quite a volatile day. Range bound. I don't know what the range, upper and lower end of the range is, but we ought to get a lot of opportunities today to enter into profitable trades. So the first one up is MP. I've had my eye on MP for a few days now. I've played it once in the past couple of days. I have two entries. I had two entries on MP. Let me put up the other entry here. So I'm willing to average into a position, a trade on MP between $40.17 and $30.94. I will have an order ready to go. I had an order ready to go yesterday for the move, which would have been a beautiful trade, but I chickened out. Basically, I chickened out of the trade. So today, I'll have an order in. If it comes down to that price range, I'll be a buyer as long as I don't cancel out of the trade. All right, next up is MNOV. I have an entry on MNOV at 951. Seems to be a support and resistance level here around 950 or so. I have an order ready to go. I staggered 500 shares, a purchase order of 500 shares between 960 and 940. It's the news. This is a momentum play, and the news is that it partnered with another company in order to work on an antidote or a therapy for chlorine gas-induced lung injury. But the news that I really like is back here yesterday. Medicinova wins U.S. funding to develop treatment for chlorine gas lung injury. So it has, I don't know if that's FDA or National Institute of Health, the NIH, I don't know who's funding that. But it's good news for the company. So we'll see how it trades today. Yeah, I'm looking for an entry right here at 951. Next up is EQOS. Now, EQOS warrants are popping up. You can see the stock is catching a little bit of a bid here. It set my alarm off pre-market. I want to trade it in regular market hours instead of the pre-market. I want to see how it does. Sometimes, so what I noticed in recent history is that there were a lot of warrants on companies that were popping up on the small cap scanner. And then the stock would behave according to the behavior of the warrants. So I have an entry. The idea on this one, I have an entry at 1310. The strategy on this one is to see it come above 1310, test 310, and move away for a momentum move. Then next up, KOSS. Now KOSS is somehow involved in the short squeeze, which I have GME on watch today too. And it seems like when GameStop starts getting squeezed, KOSS gets squeezed. So it's above it. It moved above my price level here at $25. So I'm looking for a test of $25 and then move away for a possible move up here to $34.42, which is a recent high. And that recent high happens to correspond with a Fibonacci here. Let me pull the Fibonacci up. Yeah, this 34.27 level right here. On this day, on the 25th of February, the stock made a high of 35.05, and there's this 25% level I have on KOSS. And, well, so I don't have a high rate of conviction on KOSS. You know, when the market opens and it's doing its thing, I'll come back and assess exactly how attractive or unattractive this entry looks. Okay, next up is Tesla. I have an entry on Tesla at $615.14. Just looking for a 1% bounce. I'll probably take 50 to 100 shares on Tesla at that level if it reaches it for a $6 move. I'll sell half and see if it can keep going back to its highs again. It's a tall order. That would be a fairly large move, but you know it's capable of anything. FCEL, I've forgotten the news on FCEL. Withdrew its application. This is back from February. Oh yeah, okay. So what I saw on this one was it's popping up on the scanner this morning, on a large cap scanner, and it's come into this Fibonacci level here at 1572. So I have a range between 1572 and 1534 to average into shares, depending on its price action. I'll see. I probably won't have orders ready to go. Then FSR. FSR is a stock that I've traded a few times recently, and it's this is just another example of a Fibonacci retracement here. Let me pull the Fibonacci up. So it is moved back up above pre-market to this level, and you can see here in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it's opened up higher and sold off, opened up higher, sold off, opened up higher, sold off, so on and so on. But it's making higher lows now, and this is just on a 3-day trend here, just on a 3-day move here. It looks like it's starting to bottom. So I have a level at $22.18 on FSR. I'd like to see FSR come up and test this other Fibonacci, this 50% Fibonacci today. Let's see, and then GameStop. Where are you? Yeah, GameStop. $250.96. So this is a momentum trade. I'm using a Fibonacci, which I don't usually do. I'm going to take a stab at GameStop for between 50 and 100 shares to see if I can get a bounce off of this Fibonacci and then a move back up to the next Fibonacci. That right now is the game plan. So I will see you for the recap. Click like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I only do these things live. It's just easier than trying to go back and edit. And leave a comment. Okay, everybody. Good luck out there today. Out.